Nah, he just be ready to get his ass beat. He think he got an easy W, bro. That's the only time he rushed to try to play. I ain't worried about that nigga, bro. I'm streaming this bitch. Damn, the remix going on? That motherfucker got the whole remix going, you know? I really don't like sending my stream into this chat, bro. These niggas be scouting. But that's cool. I want them to scout me. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard. Bro, I had that Bucks dude though, Dre. I'm telling you, I had him, bro. He ain't good, bro. That nigga beat me 17-7, bro. My defense good, bro. I was holding that nigga, bro. This nigga got Marquise Brown, bro.
NFL on this fine afternoon brings us to historic
I gotta watch out for that nigga. Who is his quarterback?
Seen a few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other in sports.
I don't know why I've been getting ball first, bro. They did fire my coach. When they fire my coach, do I have to set my settings over?
Between our visitors and the Baltimore Ravens. 2-1 loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun. And
I seen you did that to the Seahawks.
We play to win. Let's go. Mike,
on me. That's tough.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
On first down, they go right back to Cohen.
I'm finna put Cohen to work this game, Drake. Check me out.
Leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. A give to Cohen. He heads right.
Bro, this nigga got all stars on his defense, bro. And this nigga is ass.
10 yards there. Good enough for a Raven first down.
And that's a run that
I just don't understand.
An offensive line. They'll take that one all day.
I don't understand that, bro.
Breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
You said what?
First down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I'm hitting that shit today.
It's Cohen, and he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
A quick burst there, and he
I'm hitting Superstar 2 today.
Pretty decent game.
Rosen to throw on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard.
This ain't a good matchup for him, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. He can't stop this run.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Here's Rosen. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the 5-yard line, with this opening drive yield 6.
What should I do right here, bro? Shit, I'm gonna run this bitch. Fuck it.
On 3rd down, a run
this shit, I should have passed it. I'll take my field goal.
Losing yardage to the 7. 4th down now after a loss of 2. This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in, announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here.
No, I'm gonna lock this nigga up.
Field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
I need this win right here. I don't need you to, this nigga telling me that people open. I'm gonna do this to your buddy. This your friend. I'm finna do this to him. I don't need people tell me when people open. He can't fuck with me. He ass. So it's gonna happen.
On 1st down, Daniels.
Nowhere
to escape, and he goes down.
I'm on his ass, bro. I don't know why he come out in that package. I don't know why he came out in this package.
That's called setting the tone right away.
You better tell your friend what to do to this coverage I'm running.
Communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk
you know who
about
I'm talking
all the time,
to.
knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
In like a pass, all-out pass formation on 1st down.
A bit tougher from here.
Yeah.
Back to throw. Daniels escaping the pressure.
He trying to do that one-play touchdown, but I'm on that shit, bro.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and
Here he go.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run.
You've been at the bottom
try and get some space
for years now. Thought I helped. I was, man. I've been struggling, man. But look, bro, I'm back now.
Run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's going deep for Brown.
This nigga right here he clowning, bro. Like, what is he doing? What is your friend doing, bro? Like, he ain't gonna, bro. He really gonna break me out my streak playing like this.
That's not one that he's gonna want to remember, but he had to get it.
Cause I had the Bucks ass last week. I had his ass, but they played me, man.
He's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game
proceeds. Dumbass overran.
He
overran the route. I mean the edge.
The reason that they drafted
I'm gonna run all over him, bro.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 39 yards there, a big one.
I'm gonna run all over him.
After 1 on EA Sports.
Dumb ass. And you gonna send an all-out blitz, bro? Oh my God. Is he in a party right now so I can talk to this young man? This man just sent an all-out blitz at me, bro. Like I'm an amateur or something, bro. Come on now. Yes, this nigga's ass, bro. He rushed me to beat his ass. This nigga just sent an all-out blitz to try to stop my run. When you got niggas guess running on your runs, bro, then you got him. You got him, bro.
Well executed.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10.
This is bad.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. Look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there.
This shit's
Brandon,
gonna
if
get
I'm an
ugly,
offensive
bro.
coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Looking to throw. Daniels flushed out right. Oh,
he caught that. He caught that.
Nice grab.
This nigga threw it across his body into coverage. Oh,
when you ask
my
anyone
God.
other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the
Shit is
playbook
laughable,
and a great
bro.
grab on the
Real
other
laughable.
end.
They fucked me last week, now they fucking me this week.
Daniels. And a throw there going to be
He was supposed to
incomplete.
catch that, bro.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right.
Make a
Third
statement
down, you
with
got to
his
try and
ass.
find something. There's nothing available
Where
there
you
for
going?
him.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That's on me. That's a bad throw. I gotta put some more speed out there.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And to the
I'm putting some more speed
43,
out
so
there.
down inside the 45 to the
That's a bad
43-yard
throw.
line. That's where they'll take over.
He gonna be beat every time.
Here we go. Here we go. Check 53. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Check. Check. Check.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
You better ask the Bucs about my run
Back at the
defense.
47. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up
Nigga can't
second
do shit for
down.
real.
I like the strategy.
Cause I was on his ass, bro. They gave him a.
They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside.
Bro, this nigga gave. They
If you get
gave this
strung out on
nigga
the
a fourth
perimeter,
down in
you're in
16,
Yeah, we saw the
bro.
result, negative
I was on his
yardage.
ass, bro. He couldn't do shit.
So the first play in the drive
Oh,
lost
shit, we don't need
4.
this
Now they'll
lead.
look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. 53 to Mike. 53.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53. Wildfield. 53.
On 1st and 10, Daniels. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
Oh my God, bro. This nigga's running it out right
Bryce
there.
Callahan. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because
Oh, I love when
that's
he
what
run
they're
his
gonna
mid
check
blitz,
on
bro.
when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't
Oh,
done
if I
it
make him
before,
miss, I'm
it's
gone.
not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react.
I love
We'll see
when
how
he run that
bounces
mid
back.
blitz,
Yeah,
bro.
because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Tight down. There you go. 59 Mike. 59 Mike. Check. 59. I know he ain't got it. Check 59. Mike.
To throw is Rosen.
I love when you run mid blitz on
He
me.
won the fight for the football. A game there of 30 big ones.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go
He's selling
get it.
all out to stop this
How about
round.
that play?
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week
my
of
God.
the regular season. And this is caught.
Okay, that's
off the
ass, though.
deflection.
I ain't supposed to
He'll be
get that.
taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Sometimes it pays to be lucky rather than good. That was not even the intended receiver on that pass.
But still able to haul it in for the reception. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Here we go.
Out out of the gun. Here's Josh Rosen. Pressure comes, and down goes Rosen. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Let's go.
And there's a work of art right there.
There you go, Hecker. That's why we signed you.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line.
Bro.
Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need to
go. You say what draft pick did I have?
It's intercepted.
Shit, I don't even know, bro. I ain't even look at the draft.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys were picking it off. They're not saying
somebody
that,
said the after shots is going to be shot after every game.
But that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say husky.
Ask around.
Yeah, I ain't see what draft pick I had, but the league ain't bad, bro. It's just certain teams you run up against, bro. Some of their teams be loaded, bro. So sometimes playing good football ain't going to help your ass. Bro, the Bucks, the dude with the Bucks, bro, because it's a fantasy draft. This nigga got Von Miller. He got somebody else on the line, bro. The nigga had like 6 stars on defense, bro. Yeah, he was stopping. Well, I was running it on him, bro, but I couldn't score, bro. But he couldn't score for real either, bro. But they gave him some bullshit off.
Ready for their next drive. And
they let him get some bullshit.
Desperation time, especially in the second quarter. But you're
yeah, I did. I had over a buck on him.
Let me finish. Okay, my bad. You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively. Nothing.
It's 17-0.
That's not a good combination.
I think you just called a desperation time. I think you did. But let's face
it. You can have all that underneath shit. There's a minute left.
The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Now this one to his running back out of the
backfield. Give you that shit every
now another
time.
Timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On 3rd and 2, Daniels. And the grab by Croft.
You got to jump there.
He will be very close to a first down.
But you got to punt it, my brother. You got to punt it, my brother.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
Yeah, in the first half, you can't go for it on 4th down if you're on your own side of the field. But if you get over the 50 and it's the first half, you can go for it because you're on their side of the field. But then in the second half, you can go for it on 4th down anytime you want to.
Get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Let me see something, bro. I can't put no. On me. I'm gonna do that.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's a handoff to Cohen running right. 22 yards there.
Look, this nigga Tyreek Cohen already got 94 rushing yards in the first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it, when you go into
that boy gonna put in work this year.
You got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen,
he went back to
rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
He went back to it. He and man, that's why that safety went back over there.
Now Rosen on first down.
Oh my God, bro. My offensive line is fucking shitty, bro. This nigga's in man.
The former Boston College Eagle. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. Through an opening, and there he goes. He's at the 30, 10, and he's in.
Tariq Cohen is having himself a game. You hear me?
Play of the first half.
Just scored on the final. Bro, I just scored on the final play on the in the first half, like a 60-yard run, 24-0. They never rushing me to play. Nah, you can't quit. You quit, you get kicked out. So you straight gotta take them ass whoopings, man. Nigga, trust me, I got my ass beat before, bro.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action.
But look though, I played Keon, bro. I put up like 80 on his ass.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Keon in this bitch too. He ass. Ricky in her, BB in her. Shit, the season just started. I think he's 1-0. I think. But he ass though. He in Ricky division. They division ass. The nigga I'm playing right now in they division ass, bro.
The line ready for their next drive. And that first half,
actually, I play Keon this year.
They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to
find something. He just want to throw the deep bomb.
Get rid of it. He's taken down. Shaq Lawson picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
He's going to keep drop back and throwing, bro.
This is a 7-yard loss on the
that nigga Curry is putting in work.
Third down.
Jesus Christ.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Oh, we ain't going to bite on that.
Daniels.
Thank you.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 33. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Put on true on clock and get out of here.
Let's go, B, let's go. Hey, let's get there. Hard. Check. Watch the eye.
This risky, but I'm gonna try it.
After the interception, here's Rosen.
Ah, come on, bro. I'm out the pocket, bro. Fuck out of here. That nigga sending the house to stop the run, bro. Because he can't stop the run. This nigga sending the house.
Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness.
Tried to throw that bitch, but I was in the play action.
You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the
ass,
down
bro.
on the grounding call.
He's so trash, bro. He just missing the tackles and shit.
But it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
I ain't gonna get wide open.
3rd and long here for Rosen.
Come on, moss him. Rosen is ass, bro.
Great coverage there.
My only fucking weakness is a weak ass quarterback. That nigga is wide open.
That one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Dre, I don't want to talk to you, bro. You didn't give me Lamar, bro.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the lead increases even
further.
It's
you could, we boys.
They got the interception, but very little movement after.
Bro, you watching this shit, Dre?
For 3, and it does feel like settling when that happens.
It
certainly does. It ain't give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
I ain't even finishing the house on this nigga, even though I know he probably
the line ready for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to.
I'm on it, bro. I'm plugging that shit, bro. Defense nasty this year, bro. My defense was nasty last year. My offense just didn't give me shit to work with.
And his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions.
Yeah, last season. I mean to say last season, though, bro. They ain't give me my offense, bro. Wouldn't give me shit, bro. I lost all low-scoring games. You say what? Shit, I don't even know, bro. I got a bunch of rookies. I don't know these niggas.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st.
The computer drafted them, bro, because I ain't give a fuck about this shit, bro. about how my team is, bro. I'm still gonna play. I play good regardless, bro. So it don't even matter.
Ravens bring out an extra defensive
I don't be
back
complaining
here on
about my
third.
team, bro. I complain about other people's teams that be souped up and shit. My team decent, bro.
From the gun, Daniels.
I know.
Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Looking to throw. Daniels.
Bruh.
He finds
He
Caleb
caught that.
Balazs, his running back.
He caught that. He burnt my
Goes
rookie.
left side. And all
Oh,
the way
man.
in for the touchdown.
Yeah, bro. This nigga scored off some
Caleb
shit.
Balazs.
I tried to
His
use
first
it.
touchdown here of the new campaign.
7-27.
And his guys are able to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, I
Point
scored
after,
again.
right down the middle. And that will get them one closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I still got hella running backs, Dre. If you trying to fuck with one of them, bro, I got hella running backs.
The Baltimore offense
yeah.
at the line, set to get going. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and 12.
Oh, this nigga Josh Rosen is. Oh, bro, I gotta get him out of there, coach.
Because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays.
Yeah, they
I'm
fired
eking
me
over
too,
into your
bro.
territory
But that was the
up
first
here.
time I got
My bad.
fired.
I'm gonna get back over to my spot.
Yeah, and we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra
Yeah,
paper?
bro, who's getting our
I mean,
ass
this is
beat.
unusual
I know.
for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really
Well, that
tight
last
ship.
season you did, though,
What's going
your
on
team
here?
probably
Just
got a low
that
tolerance,
incomplete
nigga.
pass, I'm gonna try to tighten things up here for this next play. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down
Why
to
you
32.
smoking?
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
You know you got all the cheesy niggas for real on in your conference, bro.
As he gets this one away.
I would have said playoffs. Shit, I ain't even choose a goal, nigga. Fuck that goal.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Yeah, they fired his ass, bro, because he won like 2 games. And that nigga said Super Bowl.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Put on to the clock,
Well, that
son.
play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Get ready. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
Hey, that's not new. Mike.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. A good pickup there, a 22. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense.
Yeah,
Sudden
that's a little
change,
cheese
get out there,
route.
stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him
I don't
off
know when the
balance.
defense look like this, but
65.
no, I'm talking about, nigga, this game over with.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time
This game
has
over
run
with
out
Guap.
on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm trying to see what blitz I can run and try to. I ain't fucking with that cover 4, boy. That shit give up too many big plays. But I'm gonna test it out.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Rip right, rip right. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Throwing on first down. Daniels eluding the pressure right. Throwing
Dirt ball.
And it's incomplete.
Dirt ball, dirt ball. Yeah, that's you.
And that'll bring up second down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still
He ain't got
fighting,
no Russian quarterback.
not
Nigga named
taking himself out of a
Daniel.
ball game that
Nigga
appears
ain't running
lost.
nowhere.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Towards the end zone for Brown. And it's caught.
He
Touchdown.
burnt Stone ass.
Marquise Brown. His second touchdown on the season.
He been trying to get that one play touchdown off the whole game. He finally got it off.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will shave one more off this lead.
Bro, this nigga ain't finna come back, bro.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Bro, I would have still had that drive going, but this nigga Josh Rosen overthrows the ball.
Here we go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's
wide
the
open every
situation.
time,
You're not
bro.
thinking touchdowns anymore.
My
You're
start.
just thinking
That's my
first
start.
downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
As many games as the two of us do, I would hope that one day we'll be able to solve this riddle. Why is it on a hot day that one team has more trouble with the heat than another? And especially when you can't stop a guy running the ball.
Coach.
You know it's September in the booth, though, when you and I have both removed our coats, and those were gone in the first quarter.
They were gone in the first quarter, and what we're watching now is a defense mentally giving in and sagging a little bit.
Open every time,
Able
Coach.
to stop it.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
Check 37. Check. Down on that. Hey, quarter.
Throwing now, Rosen on first down. And intercepted.
What?
The turning point they need.
Oh my God, bro.
2-score game here in the fourth, and that pick
That nigga picked that shit.
doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would
This
think maybe
nigga
just
picked
sitting
that
on it and
shit,
trying to
bro.
drain
That's
some
so
clock.
fucking
It's
ass,
almost like
bro.
they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up
I
costing
ain't
them.
never seen no pick that damn close in traffic.
To throw from his end zone, Daniels. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. You got a young quarterback. You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and just like that, it's third down.
Let's get it.
From the gun, Daniels, flush to his right, caught by Jones. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
Bro, if that nigga don't go get him, bro,
It's an 8-yard
he's
pickup
right there in
and
front
leads
of
to a
him.
new set of downs. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. Operating from the gun, Daniels. Forced out to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack.
He thought he was going to use my safety.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter.
He ain't no scrambling quarterback.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Daniels.
Oh, my God.
Got him in. It's Brown. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly,
Right in the
a
middle of the
1st down.
field, opening. Where's the fucking?
On 1st down.
Where's the
Daniels.
pass rush at?
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 49.
Where this ball
going
game?
set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. 1st down, a run with Cohen. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. 2 minutes left to play in this football game.
I'm just trying to run the clock out.
EA Sports. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. They run. This is Cohen. And some space here. There he goes, right side.
Touchdown.
Way in for a Ravens touchdown.
That nigga's having himself a monster game.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. As the Ravens push further out in front.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way.
Hammering for the
Oh, come on, Cohen. You got to hold that, bro.
Defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go. Let's go.
First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Gary and Conlon. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation. And they took advantage of the young man right there.
Now it's Rosen. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Dre.
And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game.
I'm just doing dumb shit, bro.
In a contest.
2011 wasn't it?
I'm gonna run it out.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. So here's a 1st and 10
at
the 38.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, what's the word?
You up, nigga?
Yeah, I'm up.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to let it fly.
You said for what?
There's another interception.
Kylan out there.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted.
Yeah, I'm on, bro.
Like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Mike, check. 59. I'm scared.
Ball game over, bro. GG's.
Rosen to a knee, and that ought to do it. Good bounce back win. They take the knee. Can't stop the clock defensively. Tough opening week loss, but now 1-1.
Who is Jay?
Shows that they handled things really well. A lot of teams panic after a week 1 loss,
said,
and they start
me.
to think that the sky's falling. This team realizes there's a long season, and they feel very talented, and they get it done in this
Bro, I'm not even good at Madden, bro.
Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he's on to punt for Baltimore.
Me, come to that 2K, I'll drop your ass off. I don't play this shit for real.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and they were really helped by their defense.
Now tell him,
3 turnovers.
don't never rush to get his ass whooped again.
Today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air.
I don't know who the hell is there.
But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
I ran all over his ass.
So for the Ravens,
rushing yards.
they at least get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home games. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for our visitor,
I play DB next. I'm on his ass.